This is a story about my wonderful husband, Don. We were married for 44 years and he suffered from Alzheimer's disease. In 1995, he was forced to retire and we moved to our vacation home in Lake Tahoe, beautiful Lake Tahoe. At that time, I was beginning to notice that his memory was beginning to fail. And I followed the ambulances probably a handful of times. He would have heart palpitations, high blood pressure, dry mouth, dizziness, confusion, cramps, high fever, and was very weak. He was a very sick man. He always had a smile on his face though. With every visit, he was always dehydrated, along with having different times urinary tract infection, blood clots, and any numerous kinds of infections. I really tried to keep him hydrated, especially in the mountains. It was difficult. In 2003, I received a phone call from my beautiful daughter in Encinitas that I was to pack my bags, our bags, and move to Encinitas. I said, what? She was expecting her second child and she needed me. Don's illness was progressing and I really needed the support of my family. He also needed to be closer to the larger medical facilities. On July 3rd, 2011, my whole world changed. I'm not going to cry, I promise. I was gone to a craft class because Don could be left alone at that point. He decided to walk outside and he must have seen one of the flags I put up for the 4th of July. I thought, oh, that doesn't belong there. That's not where it is usually. And he was a veteran and we always flew the flags. It was just something there out of the ordinary. He reached down to pull the flag and down he went and broke his hip. It was just about 6 weeks later, 2011, I brought him home. He laid right here in this corner. He was bedbound in our living room. I wanted to take care of him the last days of his life. During the entire time he was bedbound, we said goodbye to him 8 different times. My son from Tennessee and son from Oregon would call, they would come and visit. Is it time? Shall I come? Shall I come? They'd make visits back and forth. It was really quite a roller coaster. He had C. diff, which is severe diarrhea, 3 times. This compares to MRSA or staph infection, and it's continuous diarrhea. Not fun at all. He had 6 different blood clots, numerous infections, high fevers, and was hospice. He was on the hospice for 18 months. I was very fortunate that hospice was able to be here to help me. He had to have his water thickened or he would choke because his throat was closing in, and pureed foods. And I started giving him the thickened Alkaline ionized alkaline water. And from that point on, he was never dehydrated. Never dehydrated. He went from 226 pounds down to about 60 pounds and was not dehydrated. Should I say that again? He went from 226 pounds down to about 60 pounds when he passed and was never dehydrated. No signs of dehydration. No dark urine. The doctors and the nurses could not believe it. Don was having trouble, bad trouble, with bed sores. Then one day, my friend, my dear friend, Karen King, said, let's wash his body and bottom with acidic water. This is the runoff from the alkaline water. He never had bed sores again. Yes, I really mean it. Yep, he never had bed sores again. The acidic water healed the bad bed sores. All the antibiotics, all the patches they would put on him, all the, you name it, creams, potions, did not work, but the acidic water did. No one could believe it. So I started drinking the alkaline water. And my severe arthritis is now gone. My hands no longer hurt. They are all crooked looking, and funny looking, but they don't hurt. I lost 31 pounds and really felt good, even though I was under a tremendous amount of stress. Then I had a bone density test. Even my bone density had improved. The doctor said, whatever I was taking, don't change, for it sure is working. Huh. Little did he know. He thought the medicine he prescribed was what was changing the bone density. I said, no, it's my water. Hello? Don passed away January 18th, 2013. My Don was a very positive man. He taught us to make every day my day. We need to do that, make every day my day. We had plaques on all the mirrors when our 4 children were growing up. And now our 12 grandchildren have plaques in their homes. My day. Something wonderful is going to happen to me and my family today. I know it, I believe it, I have faith. Today's a great day, a wonderful day, my day. Don touched many people's lives with his wonderful, positive attitude and his big smile. He always had a smile on his face. Now, it's my turn to make a difference in people's lives. Some days are hard, very difficult, as life is going to be a challenge. But I must always have faith and think positive. I believe we are all here for a reason, and I have been given grace so that I can help people. Thank you for letting me tell my story about my amazing husband and Alkaline.